Hello, good morning slash afternoon. It's kind of like that really like weird in between time because it's about to be noon, but at the same time it's still morning. But yeah, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Labor Day weekend, able to relax a little bit, and we're looking forward to a new week. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Brian and I have some tea that we are going to spill for y'all, so get ready for that. We got you. We're going to tell you everything that you need to know about what the fall is going to look like, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey!
Hey,
All right. 1, 2, 3. Welcome
welcome
to
to
Tea
Tea
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'm Justin,
I'm Brian.
and here's the tea this week at Elm. All the tea.
All the tea.
Oh, yeah. So, y'all, we have a lot of tea to spill. So we're just gonna kind of jump right into things and let you know what is all going on. So let's just dive right in, shall we? All right. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we have the Landscape of Guitar. They are returning from our first season of the Lantern series. We are so thrilled to have them back. They are a really great and fun flamenco duo. They both play guitars as well as a couple different instruments as well. But they play it in like a very like 60s 70s folk style, which is really neat. Their harmonies are impeccable. Their guitar playing is just insane. It's so good. And then on top of that, they have original artwork that they animate that is playing during the concert. Like, that is so cool. Where else are you going to see it except the Lantern series? So come out and check that out. We have tickets available. We would love to see you there. It's going to be a really fun time. If you have joined us for our previous Lantern series concerts, you know that we are taking your safety and your health super duper seriously. We are taking all the precautions to make sure that we can still be safe and we can still be fun at the same time.
Yeah, we are super excited for that concert. Like Justin said, they've been with us before, and Bruce and Julie just really know how to create a fun and exciting environment through just some of that folk style, gypsy style guitar that's super fun. And like the Gypsy Kings, that vibe is what you're going to get when you hear they're playing. So super excited to have them back. And like Justin said, the artwork, which this time around we'll actually have the LED screen out for it. So it's going to be a lot brighter and a lot more vibrant, and we love to create vibrancy.
Yes, we do. Ask me how I create vibrancy. LED screen. Like, okay, beautiful. So then a week after that, September 26th, and pretty much, y'all, I'm just going to go literally week by week because that is where we are at this point. But we have
6 weeks in a row worth of events.
I've got my calendar up. I'm counting 1, 2, 3. Yes, 6. 6. Count them 6. So get ready for that because that's going to be a lot of fun. September 26th, we have Fireside Collective. So if you enjoy bluegrass music, if you enjoy some really great harmonies, original songs, and just really great banjo and like string instrument playing, then you have got to check out Fireside Collective. We are, I mean, I'm super excited to have them here. I've told y'all before, I saw them a couple years ago and really, really enjoyed the concert experience that they gave and just their music. So it's going to be a really nice way to enjoy a late September evening, which I'm sure will be like, I'm hoping anyway, will be nice and like semi-chill. Like you can throw a little cardigan on and you're still going to be fine.
You know, I'm hoping for that too. Setup's going to be a lot easier. We can just throw on a nice little cardigan and say, "Ooh." But yeah, and the other thing about bluegrass, guys, I know a lot of people are like, I'm not so sure about country or bluegrass. But honestly, every bluegrass concert I've been to, whether it's been Irish bluegrass, newgrass bluegrass, old grass bluegrass, whatever the grass you like, but those concerts are always a great time. They really know how to play with their audience and just make sure that even if it's not your favorite genre of music, it's a lot of fun.
And that's the tea with that. Then, a week later, on Sunday, October 4th, we are kicking off our 7th annual Art on the Green. It is an outdoor arts market festival that is going to be a lot of fun. You know, the holidays are slowly approaching. They will be here before you know it. And if you're like, you know, I don't want to deal with the malls, you know, I don't want to order something on Amazon, you know, I want something a little bit more special, you know, a little bit unique. And I also want to feel good that, you know, I'm supporting local at the same time. Well, then you want to check out Art on the Green, because all of those artists and artisans and makers, they are going to be there, and they're going to have very unique things that you are not going to find, you know, on Amazon or things like that. And, you know, you can get it day of while you're there. We're going to be rolling out also some like digital sales and things like that. So be on the lookout for those details. But it's a great way to be outside for a little bit in a safe way. You know, we're going to have everything spaced out. Our vendors are going to be wearing masks. You know, we'll have ample hand sanitizer, temperature checks, all that kind of stuff. So that way you can feel comfortable, you know, coming to Art on the Green, and being able to support your local artist community, and get something local. And that's the tea on that.
Yep.
All right. Moving right along, a week later, October 10th. So we are getting right into October. We are having a good time. So, unfortunately, we are not able to produce Dogfight, the full production, in October as originally planned. It just, right now, it doesn't make sense with just current guidelines on, you know, indoor theatrical spacing, and being able to have patrons in the theater. And, you know, we just did not feel that we could do the production justice and be able to do all the things that we want to do with the production in terms of outreach and engagement right now. It does not make sense. However, see, there's a however to it, so you do not fret. So we are postponing that production. It is currently TBD. We will let you know once we have those dates solidified. But in the meantime, we actually have already cast the show, and they've been in rehearsal for a couple weeks. And what we're doing is we want to give you a sneak peek into Dogfight, you know, into like the really beautiful music that the show has. If you enjoy the music of Dear Evan Hansen, you are going to enjoy the music of Dogfight, because guess what? It's written by the same guys. So, so we'll have that to, you know, get a little taste of Dogfight, and we'll also, you know, the cast is going to show off their amazing talent with some other musical theater pieces as well, and that's going to be Out on the Green. It's going to be similar to Lantern Series, not as many tables and things like that, but you can expect the same sort of setup where we'll have, you know, tables and chairs and things like that, and it will be a really nice outdoor experience.
Yeah, and we were really excited because we got a very talented cast, and then the more we looked at everything, the more we realized we just shouldn't do the show right now. But, you know, we toyed with everything. We were like, you know what? We have a talented cast. Let's go ahead, and if they're willing to join us right now, let's go ahead and start rehearsals. Don't do as rigorous of a rehearsal process. Make it a little bit longer. But also, let's showcase this talent, because you guys want entertainment, and we have the ability to give it to you. We just can't do it in the traditional sense of a theater show in the theater for 3 weekends with 200 of you in the space. We can't do that right now. But what we can do is bring 200 of you out to the green in a very safe manner and watch all these actors and actresses just sing their butts off, and it's just going to be a great fun time.
Yeah. So that Cabaret on the Green is going to be October 10th, a week later, we have our last Lantern Series concert of before we get into, we kick things back off again in March because it's going to get a little bit colder. But we are really, really, really pumped to have Sammy Ray and the Friends be able to kind of end a very unique season of the Lantern Series. But I think everyone is going to have such a really good time. I mean, Sammy and the Friends, they bring such an energy to all of their songs. Like, their songs are bops, first of all. But like, also, you're just gonna have a really good time, and you're just gonna be immersed in this very jazz and funky type of sound that they're bringing. And so we are very thrilled to have them be a part of the Lantern Series and bring a different style that I was gonna say the last time we would have had something similar, I would imagine would have been Soulsha, but that's not like if we're thinking in like
if we're talking vibe, like just the vibe of what the concert's gonna give off, you're talking Hunter Tones, you're talking Soulsha, you're talking that fun energy, and honestly, that's all what we all really need right now is just something that can like let us dive into something that's not quite the world we're living in. But what's exciting too is this is gonna be at least one of the, if not the largest group we are gonna have on that stage. She's bringing 2 backup singers, and their job is just to sing backup and, just groove a little bit like all the rest of us are going to be doing. But, normally it's the guitar player's also singing backup, or the keyboard player. No, Sammy's got everyone locked down, and all her friends are coming, and we are just so excited to see all of them and to have a concert that just has that vibe of a Hunter Tones or a Soulsha.
Snaps for that. We love that. Then, a week later, we are finishing up our fall tour. That's what I'm gonna call it now. It's gonna be like the Elm Street like green tour. Like, I'll come up with a name for it.
No, I love it.
So the final thing that we're doing as part of our tour this fall is we are doing Shakespeare right out on the green. So we're doing it for a full weekend, October 23rd through the 25th. So that's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All shows are going to be at 7 o'clock. And we are doing Comedy of Errors, which is one of Shakespeare's, it's one of his first pieces that he wrote. And it's also considered by many to be just kind of one of the wackiest that he has done. I was watching something this weekend, or maybe I was thinking of watching something, like I was reading a description, and I was like, this is literally the plot of Comedy of Errors. Sister Sister is basically Comedy of Errors, if you think about it. In obviously in a longer format. So,
very similar. So if you were like 90s baby watching some Sister Sister on, I think it was Disney Channel, right?
I don't.
Or maybe it was like Twitches, because Twitches was on Disney Channel. Because I love me some Twitches.
Yeah,
so
Twitches was on Disney Channel. I feel like Sister Sister was on ABC or something like that, because Sister Sister is on Netflix and not on Disney Plus. So I feel like Disney would have snatched that up.
Using that streaming logic. I like it.
Yes. So, yeah, think very much the plot of Sister Sister, like the beginning, where it's 2 twins separated at birth, and, they finally meet up, and chaos just ensues. And
Parent Trap also is a great one.
Yes, Parent Trap. So, yeah, this is the show that started it all. So you can think of so many plots of movies and TV shows that take from this idea of 2 people, 2 twins who are separated and then, come together, and then all of this chaos ensues. So definitely check that out. We're really excited to get to bring that. And one of the fun things about how we're going to be staging it, is it's going to be set in New Orleans during Halloween time. So you can expect a lot of masks and, just fun costumes and things like that.
Yeah, we're super excited for that. And then along that vein too, staging wise, Zach and I have talked about a lot. They're going to be on the stage, but also they're going to come out into the house. There's going to be this area where they have a platform set up in the middle. So it's kind of this weird thrust style, but also proscenium. And, you get some of that theater style that you love where it's kind of wacky, coming all over the place. And those of you who are Shakespeare heads, because it's one of his first works, it has to be a comedy, right? Romeo and Juliet was straight up in the middle, and just like Romeo and Juliet, where the first half's a comedy and the later half's a tragedy, that's his entire works too. So any of those earlier works, is going to be a fun, rompous time, as opposed to, you're coming out and crying at the end and so sad. But no, we're here to have some fun in New Orleans on not Halloween, but celebrating Halloween. And just like Justin said earlier, something important to note, all of the events that are on Saturday evenings are at 7:30, except for Shakespeare, which starts at 7. Just a reminder, Shakespeare starts at 7. And we more than welcome you to bring a dinner so you can have Shakespeare and some dinner and a little picnic out on the green.
It's like we have your fall lined up for you of things that you can come and experience and feel safe and have fun. So, we really want to encourage you to check out some of this stuff. Like, we just announced it on Friday, some of our updates for the fall in terms of theater. So go ahead and check that out on our website. We also posted a video onto our socials where Christopher kind of breaks things down a little bit more and what to expect. And speaking of fall updates, I want to bring this up since it's not part of our tour, but we are going to be doing it in November. So if you have been to, well, I guess you would have seen her in a couple different things. So if you have been to Last Laugh, then you will know our wonderful, wonderful hostess with the mostest, Jessica. It's all good. And also, if you have had a child that has seen our rep tour troupe come into their school the past couple years, she is also part of the troupe and acts with them as well. So we are very, very, very pumped to get to share a comedy special that Jessica has written and is working on the process of just turning into your next Netflix comedy special. And so she is testing that out with us on November 22nd with a show called We're All Chocolate. And it's a great way to really have conversations regarding race, but also in, a really approachable and funny way as well. She talks a lot about her experiences, and just some of the humorous situations that sometimes she will find herself in. So we're really, thrilled to get to have that sort of dialogue with her. And you can also get to experience that and say that you were the first audience to get to be a part of that. And what we're doing is we're offering it in 2 different options, okay? So the first option is we are going to be doing an in-person show in the theater. It's going to be spaced out. It's going to be a limited amount of tickets. I believe our cap is 50. So we will have a maximum of 50 people in the theater. So be sure to get your tickets if that's something that you feel comfortable doing and going for the live option. But also, we're going to be having a streaming option as well that we're going to live stream. So that way, you can watch that from home. You can sync it up to your TV. You can just watch it on your laptop. You can watch it on your phone, your tablet, whatever device that you have and you want to. We're offering a digital streaming option as well. So again, that is November 22nd. So we hope you check that out.
Yeah, and other important things to note for that, if you're going to be in that live audience, we are going to have you sign a waiver as you come in, because that will be part of the filmed and live experience, and she wants to be able to take that and pitch it to places like Netflix and show her comedy special. So you have the ability to hear your laugh on Netflix, possibly, if you come in person. So that's super exciting. But like I said before, just make sure that if you're going to come in person, one, you're going to feel safe because we're going to make it a safe environment for you, much like we do the Lantern series. But two, make sure you're here to have a good time and laugh and just enjoy what Jessica's bringing, because I know I do every single time. And what's more awkward than a comedy special without any laughter?
Ooh,
Just
yeah.
someone talking and then silence for you to laugh and then them talking more. Sounds like a really boring staff meeting, but hey.
Drag them.
I didn't say our staff. I just said a boring staff. Everyone's Zoom staff meeting now. Y'all know how it is. But I have some tea.
All right, y'all. I think that is it. We have talked your ear off for a hot minute. Just wanted to break down what the fall looks like for you so that way you can understand it a little bit better. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out, but also, check out our website. We're going to, post more stuff, on social media and things like that as things get closer so you can learn a little bit more. But again, we want to thank you so much for all of your support during this time. It really does mean a lot. And, we hope that everyone, you're doing well and you are staying safe and healthy and sane. And just check out all that we got going on for the fall, y'all. And that's the tea.
Sis.